We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds baseball starts right now. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
So here's Tyler Naquin. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's gone 3 for 6. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Mike Clevenger will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Now to the plate, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the center fielder, number 4.
Pitch on the way. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games, and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to first. Santana's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Set to go now, Joey Votto. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
All right.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. wings on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 32 now for the season. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
In now, Mike Moustakas.
The second baseman.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Reds. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Franmil Reyes.
Franmil Reyes.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's
Ball one.
Count 1-0.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-0. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 6. The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Gray ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Reyes, the runner at second with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Digging in now, Roberto Perez. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Comes set, the 0-1.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. The Indians strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
At the plate now, Jesse Winker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll come in here at 263, 8 home runs and 25 driven in. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Winker is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. A windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 8, the catcher, Kurt Casale.
Standing in, Kurt Casale will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0.
At the ball.
Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do. You're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you, except the pitcher.
Sonny Gray is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
2 out with the man at first. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. We've played 2-0 Cincinnati. Leading off the inning, Mike Clevenger, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strike.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Now the 2-0 home. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. He flied out leading off the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. There's a strike with the breaking ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Grounded softly to the right. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 1-1.
2-1.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lindor stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So one gone now in the Cincinnati third, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. The pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered, but they hold a 2-0 lead. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Lindor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Indians are on the board now. It's a 2-1 game.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
Right fielder, Franmil Reyes.
As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Two pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Stepping in, Carlos Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Gray ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Suarez is there and the side is retired. But the Tribe draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Indians 1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Mike Moustakas.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Santana is camped under this one. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
That last AB when he hit the home run, that was a decent changeup. It was down in the zone, but one of the problems when you have a good changeup like this pitcher does, hitters go up there and they kind of look for that changeup. So he's going to have to locate it a little bit better in this upcoming at bat.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-2.
Nope, upstairs.
1 out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as we check out our team leaderboard, we see that his total is good for 2nd best on the Cincinnati Ball Club. To the plate now, Jesse Winker, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reyes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the former Philly shortstop, Freddie Galvis. From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Come on, Red.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Ball.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Domingo Santana. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed, but right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
In now, Roberto Perez. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, one pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. 2-0 count, the pitch, outside, 3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
The pitcher, Mike Clevenger, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike.
You have to find a way to get this bunt down right here. Advance the runners, get him into scoring position, second and third. Anything you have to do to execute this bunt needs to be done right here.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. To second for 1. On to Votto, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Hernandez is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Men on third with 2 down. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Indians leave one. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kirk Casale.
The catcher, Kirk.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down. No, that's low.
The 2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
So now to the plate, Sonny Gray. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 1-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santana comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 4.
Now at the plate, number 4. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
One and one to the Reds' leadoff man. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Perez. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping into the box, Tyler Naquin. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Strike him out.
Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Winker is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
Now
So
back.
yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. So striding in, Francisco Lindor, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1 the count. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that's inside and hits him, but it won't matter. It's out number 2 regardless.
Ron Neal Reyes.
Stepping in now, Franmil Reyes. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Reyes, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. In is Joey Votto now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Votto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
To third. Ramirez is up with it. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. To 2-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. On deck, Mike Moustakas. 1 out, nobody on. Suarez, left field and carrying well. Left fielder looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and it gives the Reds a 3-1 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The batter,
At
number
the
9,
plate, Mike
second
Moustakas
baseman,
just
Mike
gets a piece of it. Strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Up next from Cincinnati, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nicholas Castellanos will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Line to the right side. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Dominic Leone, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Dominic Leone.
Jesse Winker will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and a strike.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder. Here it is on 3-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Freddie Galvis. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Galvis has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Cincinnati. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As he rips it on the ground to second. Moustakas is there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. At the plate, Kurt Casale. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The Reds, the catcher, Kurt Casale.
He's set and the pitch. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. The throw pulls him off the bag.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets to barrel the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Travis Jankowski will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Reds, number 31, Travis Jankowski.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, number 4.
So digging in now, number 4. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's off the plate.
One out and a runner on second base.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Count still at 1-2. Swing and he pops him up. Ramirez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Runner at second here with one man out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Naquin's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Reds are on top, 3-1. Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Pedro.
Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Roberto Perez.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Oscar Mercado will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 35, Oscar Mercado.
A ball and no strikes. 276 the average coming in for him. A dozen home runs and 42 runs batted in. Here's the 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. And he fouls this one off. And that one got a piece of him.
I got him. First base.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Striding in for the Indians, Tyler Naquin. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
That's ball.
Misses, ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Moustakas has it. Galvis back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
The lineup.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, Hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 4 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Tribe draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Reds 3 and the Indians 2. Delino DeShields stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field.
Number 0.
Oliver Perez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39. Oliver Perez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Moustakas.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, down.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Perez has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Three and 0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. That's popped up. Ramirez has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Perez offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Jesse Winker. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Now the 2-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down and ordered, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Raisel Iglesias.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the outfielder, Franmil Reyes.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. So a full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 4, Bradley.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Down and away, ball one.
1-0.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The set and the 1-0. Line drive to center field. And he delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. We're all knotted up, headed to the bottom of the ninth, as the Reds will try to walk it off. Bradley Zimmer will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 4. Bradley.
Jordan Luplow will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Jordan Luplow.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Adam Simber will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Sandy Leon is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Into the box, Freddie Galvis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Freddie Galvis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0. Inside, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
2-0 count, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. The 2-1 home.
Ball, that's out.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1, and it's fouled away. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. DeShields is there. 1 out.
Now batting, the catcher, Kirk Sally.
Ready now, Kirk Casale. He doubled his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, the pitcher, right there, Iglesias.
Nick Senzel will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Reds. Number 15, Nick Senzel.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. On the year, Senzel brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Ready with the 1-0.
Nope, that's inside. Way to go, Red.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Number 4 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Score remains tied at 3-3. Michael Lorenzen takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
So stepping in, Sandy Leon.
The catcher, Sandy Leon.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 7.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hit softly on the ground to third. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder, the lineup, the field.
And here's the second generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. A ball and a strike. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners are at first and third, one away. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. Here's the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Moustakas. Galvis relayed Avado's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. At the plate, number 4. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The center fielder, number 4.
Let's go, Cincy! Come on,
Here comes the first pitch. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. He's got it. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3.
Me and my friend, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our difference.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, gotta get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Comes set, the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing of. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Reds are down in order, still tied 3-3. Eleventh inning set to get underway, and up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Lucas Sims comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Standing in, Carlos Santana. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Let's sit him down right here.
The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the right fielder. Still ranging back. And they have taken the lead. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and it's now 6-3. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, but this will land untouched. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Jake Bowers will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Indians, number 10, Jake Bowers.
Fouled away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bowers, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2013. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
In now, Sandy Leon, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar.
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. If they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The center fielder, the lineup, the field.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Ball 1 strike.
Has a look, now the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-1 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Robert Stevenson answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Stevenson.
Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set and the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Two out, bases loaded. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fouled off. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
He's set. The 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Number 4 is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Indians lead it 6-3. Brad Hand takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
In now for the Reds, Nicholas Castellanos. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper, not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
To the plate now, Jesse Winker, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hit back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Throw into third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy
Now
pay.
batting.
3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Now, time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here, to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. Into the box now, Kurt Casale, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Ground ball left side. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Nick Whitgren takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
Philip Irvin will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Irvin.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Two and 0 now. The set and the 2-0. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 2-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. The Reds down to their last strike. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. The Indians, with their 50th team win in this one, Adam Simber earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Reds, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.